So finally, I got around to building the exclusive kit I got here at the Gundam Base Fukuoka. On my trip to Japan, like around a year ago. Been taking me forever to build these things, but uh, it was an excellent Gundam base in Fukuoka, Japan. If you saw the last video, you would know that there's two places where you can get Gundam kits, exclusive kits in Fukuoka. One is at the Gundam base here, and the other one is at Gundam Park Space Colony at another location, still in Fukuoka, but that one is at where the life-size RX-93 Gundam is at. This is something completely different. This isn't just a random mall, I think it was. But here's some cool clips of the Gundam base, showing off some of the cool posters and the kits here. But as I was walking around this Gundam base, something caught my eye, which was this exclusive kit right here. Boom, right there, the high grade. And they had some other kits too, but it's basically a high grade version of this statue thing. Red and green unicorn. I don't know why Fukuoka exclusive Gundam unicorn is red and green. I don't know what those colors have to do with Fukuoka, but it's red and green. It looks cool. And here's the box, kind of doing like a little unboxing, show off what the kit looks like here, what it's supposed to look like built. As you can see, it's perfectibility, so it has like a lot of weapons, a lot of like backpacks and stuff. Here's some of the pictures on the box of the actual Fukuoka Gundam base. And so here's kind of like an unboxing, or kind of showing off what I did to stuff this thing in my suitcase, because there were so many kits that I want to bring back and I just could not. I mean, it's so hard to fit a lot of these things back in your suitcase. What I ended up doing was this right here, just kind of like taking away the bottom part of the kit, folding the top part, and then putting all the bags and rubber banding it like this. It makes it squishy, more flexible, and for some reason it saves a lot of space. I don't know how, I don't know the exact science of it, but it saves a ton of space in your luggage. So if you're ever in Japan or somewhere else where you're seeing a lot of kits and you're like me and you're impulse buying and you need to bring it back, squish it like this and it saves a lot of space, and it gives you just flexibility to just kind of Tetris it together. But yeah, you can even fit the manual in there in between the runners, the plastic bags. There's the manual right there, and the runners. And then I also bought that cool mat too, which is pretty dope. Speaking of manual, I'm gonna show off a little bit of the manual here. Just your typical run-of-the-mill manual, nothing special. Has some colored photos there at the beginning, at the back of this thing, all black and white, section by section. Piecing this thing together. It is a lot of runners on this high grade Unicorn Gundam. I can't even remember what I'd be recording sometimes. I think I'm just gonna showcase all the runners, and I might even open it up here, but a lot of red, a lot of blood red. It's crazy, this thing. Some of this metallic green, which is kind of cool. Some dark gray pieces here. I think it's got a little bit of like dark red, like burgundy almost. A lot of clear plastic green, which I can't remember if I said this in the last video or not, but I'm a sucker, just an absolute sucker for clear plastic parts. I don't know why. I love those clear, all clear Gundam kits. Sucker, bro. If I had enough money to buy all of them, I would. And you only get a little bit of stickers here. There's not a lot of stickers that you get with this kit, but that's typical of high grades. Now, follow me on Instagram. You can kind of know, you can kind of see some stuff on there of it built. This is the very first high grade Gundam unicorn kit I ever built. The only other unicorn kit that I built was the real grade Banshee. And I love that kit. That kit is amazing. Very stiff, very nice. It transforms. This one doesn't transform. It's already in destroy mode, and you build it like that, no transforming. So again, I had never built one of these kits, and I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. The build itself was okay, I guess, but the finished product is what I did not like. And at the end, I'll show you some of the stuff that was going on with it. But here's still showcasing, unboxing some of all these runners here. And there's some of the burgundy parts that you can see there, PC parts. And I think that's where some of it suffers with those little PC plastic parts. But not even some of this red stuff right here. It's just so loose. This kit was so loose. And I think somebody had commented in one of my Instagram reels that the entire HG unicorn line is just got a problem with loose parts. And it's kind of annoying because it's a nice kit, but the looseness of this thing was just absolutely ridiculous. More clear parts. Love me some clear parts. God, so I have a lot of other kits that I brought from Japan that I'm excited to build, and I got some more unicorn, but no more high grade stuff. I think this might have been one of the only high grade kits that I actually brought back from Japan. But it was a Fukuoka limited, so I really wanted to get it. As far as the other unicorn kits that I brought from Japan, I have a real grade Gundam Base exclusive unicorn statue. It's a LED statue. It's pretty cool. And also a perfect grade unicorn Gundam kit that is massive. I mean, that box is massive. And that's a funny story for that video when eventually I do get around to it. Kind of stupid. Like, I wanted to get the MGEX unicorn, and it's like it came down to one or the other. Funny story. I'll save that story for the perfect grade unicorn video when I eventually get around to it. But again, here's just kind of all the runners. I think if I'm not mistaken, I kind of lay out all the runners to demonstrate here. But tons and tons of runners. I'm just still opening it. I'll try to adjust the volume on here so you can hear the crackling. I know a lot of people like the crackling and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully you can hear that over my stupid voice talking here. And I think, yep, here it is. It's all laid out, beautiful, ready to get built. And I don't want to bore you to that. I already feel like I'm boring myself talking here, so I'm not gonna bore you with the actual building, the entirety of building this kit. So I've kind of sped it up here. So I'll just kind of let y'all enjoy the time lapse, and we'll get back to when the kit's actually built. And so we're here back again, finally with the kit built. And one of the things that I absolutely hate about this kit, once I was complete, look at this head. Look at that head. Look at that V-fin. That V-fin did not fall into place at all. I mean, that thing pops off just by looking at it. It is so annoying. That right there is super loose. Every time I move this stupid, posing this thing was an absolute nightmare. I didn't even want to pose it. In my Instagram reel, I think I get frustrated. I throw pieces at this thing. This backpack thing, these tail things, loose. Look at this. I mean, I think this is before I painted it. Look at these things dangle, bro. Like this. Oh my god. I get frustrated just looking at these things. Horrible. I got it on some blue light so the clear parts can show a little bit. Terrible. That thing just looks absolutely terrible. And here's some of the weapons here. That one's pretty cool. I didn't do anything. I'm a filthy snap builder. I don't know if y'all know that, but I don't really get into the customizing. I want to get into it. I bought an airbrush and a little what do you call the thing that sucks air out? So I can't remember the name of it, but it's the little thing that I'm gonna, next video I'll know what it's called. 1000%. But yeah, here it is. I put the RG next to it. The RG is significantly taller than this thing. Kind of looks a little bit taller here just because the angle is kind of bad, but RG is, again, like I said before, great kit. Robust, stiff, no parts falling off of that thing. That thing is falling off my shelf and barely had any parts come off of it. This thing though, absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't even know what I'm showing off right here. This peg thing is so annoying to get into. Yeah, those things are loose on the backpack. It's just and the little part right there comes flying off of that backpack all the time. It's just bad, bro. It's just bad. Usually the high grade, usually all the high grades I've ever built are not, just like no issue with them. Just pretty solid kits, you know. They're supposed to be like beginner friendly. This thing sucks though. Or at least I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Another thing, yeah, the arm. You try moving that arm too much, that thing falls off. That's crazy. I'm trying to show off some of the bendy thingies, the articulation here on this thing, and I'm getting nervous just I'm also getting frustrated just watching this back again. Yeah, that arm band right there will completely come off of its peg too if you play around with it too much. Those back, oh my god, look at this. You breathe on it and the thing's falling off already. I think I just left them off at the end when I was posing. Look at the front wants to come off already. That arm right there, that specific arm right there, the right one, I guess, it'll come off. There's some crunch. That head, oh my god. Arm has got some pretty good articulation. That shoulder piece though will pop off as well and just go everywhere. It's annoying. What else popped? The ankle armor parts will fall off of this thing like crazy too. I don't know if it does right now or not. God, this thing, bro. I just want to chuck that thing looking at it. But here's some cool poses that or not poses, but just some shots that I took of it on this action base. Not the action, it doesn't come with action base. I stole it off another kit. Here it is again with the RG, with some blue light hitting it, making those clear parts pop. But nice looking kit once it's finished. Again, just build it, pose it, and then just leave it alone, honestly. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. you enjoyed the little mini review of this kit. I got more coming. The RG RX93 is up next, so hope you enjoyed. Like it if you did. See you in the next one.